Hi, I am Professor Aileen Huang, and I teach accounting at Santa Monica College. Prior to teaching, I worked for 10 years in accounting and finance in the Los Angeles area. You may have heard of some of the companies I have worked for if you go to the movies or watch TV. I work for the Walt Disney Company. They own Pixar Animation Studios, they own Disneyland Resorts, Walt Disney World, the Disneyland, the cruise line. Some of the popular Pixar movies are A Bug's World, Toy Story, Finding Nemo. So anyways, I know those are all kids' movies, but I love kids' movies. So I work for Disney, and I also work for Warner Brothers, and I also work for HBO. What I like to do in my class is really draw upon these work experiences and break down accounting concepts into more simple, relatable materials that my students can relate to and understand. I know a lot of students are intimidated by accounting, or they think accounting is really boring, and I once thought so myself. And so what I like to do is really draw upon my work experience and make the material become alive in the classroom, and we just all have a good time. Not too long ago, okay, maybe it was more than 10 years ago, I was in a similar situation like yourself. I graduated from high school, went to a local community college, a really good one, just as good as SMC. Okay, maybe SMC is a little better. Okay, maybe it was a little more than 10 years ago. And I was trying to get good grades. I was working part-time, and I didn't really know what to do in terms of a career. But what I learned those 2 years at the community college carried me really far in life. I learned how to ask questions, how to be a problem solver. Once you're in a community college, we have 30,000 students here. I know for me, when I was at that community college, I feel like I was just a number in a huge system. I felt lost, but that environment also helped me to really become independent, seek out resources, really learn how to learn on my own. And I decided to be a business major. I had really good professors who were rigorous and had high expectations, and I thank them for that, because when I later transferred to UC Berkeley and got into the Haas Business School, which was ranked #1 the year when I was accepted in the nation, I was fully prepared. I had my doubts. I was like, how was I going to compete with these homegrown, native UC Berkeley students? But I was okay. I was fine because I've already learned how to problem solve. I learned how to ask for help, and because my teachers were demanding and rigorous, I was used to operating on that level, and I learned how to think critically.